Hi guys, welcome back to Runs and Views. Today's match is between Bangladesh and Netherlands. It's the third T20 match. Bangladesh have already won this T20 series, and obviously Bangladesh will want to test things out before the Asia Cup. It will be a good learning experience as well for the Netherlands, and need to see whether Bangladesh can whitewash the Netherlands today in this T20 series by winning this game. Netherlands have won the toss and have elected to bowl first, so I think that is a good decision because Netherlands have been struggling to put enough runs on the board in the previous two matches. So they will be looking to bowl first today and try and restrict Bangladesh to a chaseable total and then try and chase it down. And as a new opening partner today for Bangladesh, a new opening batter today for Bangladesh, Saif Hassan and Litton are opening the batting for Bangladesh today. And for Netherlands, obviously it's Aryan Dutt who is having the new ball in his hands. So he will be opening the bowling for Netherlands. And we are just a few minutes away from starting this game here. So all in readiness, first ball of the third T20 international between Bangladesh and Netherlands at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. And straight away, a quicker delivery there, holding in the wicket a little bit. Saif Hassan defends it towards mid-wicket. And it's a dot ball to start from Aryan Dutt. Aryan Dutt bowled well in the previous match as well. In fact, he was the only Netherlands bowler who was bowling well in the previous match for Netherlands. As Saif Hassan goes for the sweep shot, has it gone off the bat or the pad? That is a big question. It's gone towards the third man region, and they have picked up a couple of runs, and I think it might be two leg byes. We need to look at the umpire's signal. Couple of runs completed by Saif Hassan. So the pitch looks good. It might assist the bowlers. Plenty of cracks around. It might assist the spinners. No signal from the umpire means couple of runs on the bat. So Saif Hassan is off the mark with those couple of runs. And the third ball is a good ball from Aryan Dutt, defended off the front foot by Saif Hassan. And it's another dot ball from Aryan Dutt. I'm sure many of you will be knowing Saif Hassan as he was also part of the Rangpur Riders team in the Global Super League tournament which happened earlier this year. And he's a really good batter, good all-rounder we can say for Bangladesh. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Quicker delivery there, and Saif Hassan guides it past the short third man fielder, and I think this will race away to the boundary. Yes, it is. So the first boundary of the innings, and it comes off the bat of Saif Hassan. A superb dab there past short third man, and exactly what Bangladesh wanted. And this time Saif Hassan goes for the slog sweep, but there is a man there and the catch is put down. Oh goodness me, that should have been taken at deep mid-wicket. Shariz Ahmed, the fielder there, has put it down. That could have been a huge moment for Netherlands. Saif Hassan was going for the slog sweep, didn't get it properly. Oh, that could be very costly actually. Very, very costly. Cannot be putting down these catches. Netherlands have to be good in the field as well. An opportunity has gone begging there. Now Litton is on strike. Last ball of the over. And Litton pulls it away leg side. But again straight to the fielder at deep mid-wicket. So Litton will pick up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from the first over. And Bangladesh are now 8 without loss after 1 over. So a good start here from Bangladesh, 8 without loss after 1 over. Saif Hassan could have been dismissed, but then the catch was put down there. Bangladesh making a lot of changes today. No Mustafizur Rahman, no Taskin Ahmed. They have brought in Rishad Hossain, Saifuddin, just trying out all their squad players today, giving a chance to all of their players in the squad. Even Nurul Hassan is playing today, Shamim Hossain. So it will be interesting to see how this Bangladesh team can perform. Tanzid Hassan also is not playing today, so plenty of changes. And now the new bowler into the attack for Netherlands is Klein. He is coming into the attack now. Litton is on strike. Oh, straight away pitching, moving away from the right-hander there. A little bit of swing on offer for Klein. And a dot ball to start the over. Litton has been in really good form in this T20 series. He played really well in the first two T20 internationals in this series. Obviously, now that Bangladesh have won the series, they are able to make these changes and give chance to all of their members in the squad. Has driven past point, the ball is racing away. Daniel Doram, the fielder in the deep, makes a good effort and stops the boundary. And Litton is coming back for the third run as well. So good running between the wickets here from Litton. 3 runs completed. And now Saif Hassan gets the strike. Ball is pitching and moving a little bit for Klein, and it's making it tough for the batters. So now Saif Hassan is back on strike. Tanveer Ahmed is the TV umpire today. It's outside edge from Saif Hassan. It's going towards deep third man. And Saif Hassan picks up another single. So it's going to be interesting to see now how Bangladesh are going to approach this, because Bangladesh are also relatively playing with their second string team, we can say. It's not their main team. And the Netherlands going full strength as usual, because Netherlands are the lower ranked team and they will be wanting to win a match in this T20 series today. And Litton comes down the pitch there, hits it towards point, but it's a dot ball. 2 more deliveries left in this over, just 4 runs coming from this over so far. A good start here from Klein. Current run rate is 8 runs per over. And again Litton driving, going off the edge towards Daniel Doram. Daniel Doram is a very busy fielder in the deep. Again going towards deep point there, and a good stop from Daniel Doram. Another single for Litton. So this is a relatively slow start actually from Bangladesh compared to the previous 2 matches where we were seeing boundaries. Of course, the regular openers are not there. The regular openers for Bangladesh are Parviz Hossain Emon and Tanzid Hassan. Both of them have been benched today. I mean, it's the total revamp of the squad, we can say today. Like so many changes in the Bangladesh team. Only Litton is, I think, constant. And even Saif Hassan comes down the pitch now, goes over the top and finds the boundary. Superb shot there, coming down the wicket, hitting it over covers. And second boundary in this innings. Second boundary for Saif Hassan. So boundary to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over from Klein, and Bangladesh are now 17 without loss after 2 overs. So Saif Hassan now batting on 12 from 7 deliveries. And Litton batting on a run of ball 5 runs. So both of these players trying to form a partnership here. So there's a bowling change now. Daniel Doram is the new bowler into the attack. Left arm off spinner, bowls really well. And he will be up against Litton Das. So Litton Das on strike. First ball is a flighted delivery. Litton Das lifts it in the air and finds the gap, but it won't race away for 4. They will, I think, come back for a couple of runs. Yes, couple of runs completed. Not enough timing there from Litton Das. With more power, maybe that could have gone for 4, but it landed way short of the boundary, but couple of runs completed. It's never easy to beat Bangladesh in their own home conditions. That shot, he gives himself room, goes over the top of the offside this time, and this will go for 4. So this time it was a little short from Daniel Doram. Litton Das gave himself room, went over covers, and the ball raced away for 4. So in fact, the first boundary here in this innings for Litton Das, and an important one. And this time Litton Das slog sweeps in the air, once again in the gap, but good fielding, really good fielding at deep mid wicket. And Litton Das completes a couple of runs. I think they will have a look at they will check whether it went for 4 or 6, whether the fielder touched the rope or not. But I think the fielder has done really well there to stop the boundary, or has he touched the rope? That is the important thing actually. Need to check it again. I think the umpire is okay with it, so it will be a couple of runs for Litton Das. So still 3 more deliveries left in this over. Litton Das is going for the big ones now, and this time he guides it past the fielder, and this should race away for another boundary here. So second boundary in this over, just guiding it past the point fielder. Outstanding placement there, and a second boundary in this over for Litton Das. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Already 12 runs coming from this over. An expensive over from Daniel Doram. And Litton Das is beginning to look dangerous now. Tossed up delivery. Litton Das going for the slog sweep. I think it's got an outside edge. It's gone past the keeper. It's racing away to the boundary once again, and it will go for 4. So back-to-back boundaries here for Litton Das, and Daniel Doram can't believe it. Some luck favouring Litton Das today. 16 runs from this over. Still 1 more delivery left in this over. So an expensive over here from Daniel Doram. Litton Das is in the mood to go after anything that is delivered to him. He's already batting on 21 from 10 deliveries as he goes for a slog sweep again. And has it gone all the way? I think you need to have a look whether it's gone all the way or bounced inside. I reckon it's gone all the way for 6 maybe. Maybe the first 6 of this innings. The umpire hasn't made a signal yet, but this is a huge over for Bangladesh. It looks as though it has landed on the rope. It looks as though it has landed on the rope, so it might just be 6. The umpire is having a look and he signals it as a 6. So the first 6 of the innings here from Litton Das. And what an over, that is 22 runs coming from that over from Daniel Doram. And Bangladesh are now 39 without loss after 3 overs. So a very expensive over there from Daniel Doram. 22 runs coming from that over. Litton Das smashing 3 boundaries and 1 6 in that over. And Bangladesh are off to a really good start here with their new opening pair. Klein continuing in the attack now and he's cleaned him up straight away. So finally Netherlands break through. And Klein goes through the defense of Saif Hassan. And the first wicket goes down for Bangladesh. It's Klein, the man who breaks through for Netherlands. And this is a huge moment for the Netherlands because they needed to break this partnership. This partnership was taking the game away from Netherlands. And finally, something for the Netherlands bowlers to rejoice. Saif Hassan playing across the line there. You cannot be playing across the line to a straight delivery, losing his middle stump in the process. So Saif Hassan is out after scoring 12 runs from 8 balls. And Bangladesh are now 39 for 1 after 3.1 overs. So finally Netherlands have broken the partnership. 39 run partnership has been broken. Saif Hassan looking to go for the big shots, looking to continue the momentum there, but unfortunately losing his middle stump straight through his defense there. And now the new batter to the crease for Bangladesh is Hridoy. Highest score of 63, not out, 900 runs in 41 innings in his T20 career so far, and is a really good batter. Obviously Bangladesh trying out a few experimentations here. This is not a this is an important match, but Bangladesh have already won the T20 series, so they are just trying out some different combinations. And this is the best. In these kind of matches, is the best opportunity to try out new players, and I think that is what they are trying. So we need to see how Hridoy can perform at number 3 for Bangladesh. So good start to the over for Klein, and he comes again. Hridoy on strike. Straight away Hridoy coming down the pitch and looking to drive there but missing it. So suddenly now Klein is going for the attack actually. He's not allowing the batters to settle. And it's a short ball. Hridoy comes down the pitch, pulls it leg side, and good fielding in the deep, stops the boundary, and the batters will come back for a couple of runs. So Hridoy is also off the mark with a couple of runs here. Nicely pulled away there. A little short delivery from Klein, but Hridoy pulled it away really well there. So even though Bangladesh have lost the wicket, the current run rate is 11.71, and if they can continue scoring at this rate, have they completed? No, they have completed only a couple of runs. It's wrongly updated here. Well, have they completed 3 runs? I think they have completed 3 runs. So Litton is on strike, and it's a short ball pulled away by Litton over deep mid wicket, all the way for 6. 2 shot from Klein this time, and Litton says thank you very much and sends it over deep mid wicket for 6. Second 6 for Litton in this innings. And this will be a wide down the leg side now from Klein. So I think even the bowler is feeling the pressure now. First of all, good running between the wickets from Hridoy. He ran those 3 runs and gave the strike to Litton. So Hridoy was off the mark with 3 runs, and then Litton hitting that 6 over deep mid wicket. And Litton is looking unbelievably good here. 33 from 12 balls. And 2 more deliveries left in this over. 10 runs from this over, even though Klein has picked up the wicket of Saif Hassan. Shot again. And is it first bounce? No, it's given as a wide actually. I thought it was the first bouncer for the over, but it's given as a wide, and the 50 comes up as well for Bangladesh with that wide. 50 coming up in just 3.4 overs with a current run rate of 13.64. This is modern day T20 cricket at its best. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 11 runs from this over so far. Full toss. That should be a no ball, I think. That should be a waste of no ball. It's immediately signalled as a no ball by the umpire. So no ball, free hit. Everything going wrong here for Netherlands, and still this over hasn't yet finished. I think that ball slipped out of the hands of Klein. It's gone above the waist. Even though Litton missed the ball, it's still above the waist. So given as a no ball, and the free hit delivery will come up as well. Already 12 runs from this over. So Bangladesh still continuing the momentum. And is there some rain beginning to fall on the ground? I don't know about that. But free hit delivery coming up now. Two more deliveries left in this over. And both the bowling team and the batting team having discussions with each other before bowling the free hit delivery. Teja Nidamanuru has something to speak to the umpires as well. Everyone having discussions now. Litton is batting on 33 from 13 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes at a strike rate of 253.85. Unbelievable batting. Meanwhile though, Bangladesh have won 3 T20 series in a row, and they are going into the Asia Cup high on confidence, and even they are looking good in this match as well. They beat Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka, then they won against Pakistan in their own home conditions, and now they have beaten the Netherlands as well in this T20 series. So Definitely, it will be a confidence booster for them who is looking to win their maiden Asia Cup. They have reached the Asia Cup 3 times but haven't been able to get over the line. And more often than not, Bangladesh have lost the finals to India many times. So India has been a nemesis for Bangladesh in any knockouts, we can say that. In fact, Bangladesh even lost the 2015 World Cup quarterfinals against India, and they even lost the Champions Trophy semifinals in 2017 against India. So, I mean, India has been one team that has been a huge nemesis for Bangladesh in any knockouts. And I think there's a problem here. Floodlight failure, it seems. There is a problem with the floodlights, so the game has been stopped. So this has to be, I mean, the situation has to improve. The players are going off the field here, so there is a delay in play now. So I don't know what they are going to do about this. They need to do something about those floodlights here. It was looking so good till now, but suddenly now I think they felt that, I mean, they were showing the floodlights. I was checking whether there was any rain coming on the ground or not. But then I think they have decided that the lights are not good enough to continue playing. So game is stopped due to a problem in the floodlights. I think they will give us further updates about this game. But for now, Bangladesh are in a commanding position here. They are 51 for 1 after 3.4 overs. Obviously, Netherlands winning the toss and opting to bowl first just because they couldn't post good scores while batting first in the previous 2 matches. So maybe Netherlands wanted to try and chase and see whether they can chase down totals well. But given that Bangladesh has started like this, definitely Bangladesh would be aiming for a huge total. And that is provided the game resumes. I don't know how long this is going to take because this kind of floodlight failure was not expected actually. So there is a delay in play here. We'll be back with further updates. Unfortunately, the floodlights are having a problem at the Sylhet Cricket Stadium. So they will be looking at it and providing us updates. So once the situation gets better and once the play is ready to resume, we'll be back again to resume our coverage. So until then, please stay tuned for further updates. So hi guys, the players are back out in the middle and I think we are about to resume this game here. I think the floodlights have become okay. So a free hit delivery coming up now from Klein. Litton is on strike, batting on 33 from 13 balls. 2 more deliveries left in this over and I think still, I don't know what is happening here. Klein stops in his follow through just as he is about to deliver the ball. It's a free hit delivery because Klein bowled a no ball of the previous delivery to Litton. Ball became a waist high no ball. It slipped out of his hands. So it's a free hit delivery straight away. Litton is on strike and are we finally ready to get going? The answer is yes, we are. Klein is bowling the free hit delivery here. Litton on strike. And it's a slow ball. Litton picks it up. Leg side, finds the gap and finds the boundary. So the free hit is very costly here for Klein. A slow ball there from Klein and nicely picked up towards deep mid wicket for 4. And make that 16 runs from this over. Still one more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over, shot, pulled again and the catch is taken, is it? Oh, I don't know whether it carried to the fielder or not. Nobody's celebrating and they've already completed the single. Has it been put down? That could have been a catching opportunity there. Litton didn't time it properly. But I don't know whether the fielder has made a mess of that one. So Litton has taken the single to finish the over. 17 runs came from that over from Klein, including the wicket of Saif Hassan in that over. And Bangladesh are now 56 for 1 after 4 overs. So Aryan Dutt now is back into the attack and Netherlands in desperate need of a wicket. Litton is on strike and it's a flighted delivery. Litton goes over mid-off this time and gets it to the boundary for 4. So again a boundary to start the over here from Litton. He's unstoppable, moves into the 40s now and again starting the over with a boundary. So the over has started with a boundary, but again there's another break in play and I think this time the rain has intensified at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. The covers are being brought in, so unfortunately there's another delay in play here. Just a few minutes ago the floodlights were a problem, but now the rain has picked up. So Bangladesh still in a really good position here. They are 60 for 1 after 4.1 overs. Thanks mainly to the captain Litton batting on 42 from just 16 deliveries at a strike rate of 262.50. But unfortunately now the players are going off the field. The covers are being brought into the field. So rain stops play at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. And again, once the rain reduces a little bit, we'll be back again with further updates. So till then, please stay tuned for further updates. So some good news here. The rain has stopped and we are about to resume play here. The play is going to resume at 6:42 Indian Standard Time, which is just 2 minutes away now. Bangladesh are looking in a really good position here. 60 for 1 after 4.1 overs. I don't think any overs have been lost, but there was a delay in play. Of course, 2 delays. First delay was due to the floodlight failure, and now the second delay, obviously the rain came in. So the players are entering now. Still 5 more deliveries left in this over from Aryan Dutt. And it looks as though Bangladesh got off to a really good start here. The current run rate is 14.40. Litton is batting on 42 from 16 deliveries, and I think he's looking to get to his half century very quickly. Could be attempting for the fastest 50, maybe one of the fastest 50s, if not the fastest one. 5 fours and 2 sixers for him. So at a strike rate of 262.50. And obviously Aryan Dutt doing some warm-ups, getting ready to complete his over. He's conceded a boundary of the first ball of his second over, and then the rain came in. So we need to see whether this break halts the momentum for Bangladesh, or whether they can continue with the same momentum which they were going before this little break. So all in readiness once again. Second ball of the over from Aryan Dutt. Litton on strike. And Litton gives himself room, cuts it straight to the fielder at covers. A dot ball from Aryan Dutt. So it will be interesting to see on what approach Bangladesh continue this, because sometimes these kind of breaks can either halt your concentration or it can make you even more fearless when you come out to bat. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Shot again, cut away, straight to the fielder at point. Another dot ball from Aryan Dutt. So good start for Netherlands after the break. 2 consecutive dot balls. Still 3 more deliveries left in this over. Aryan Dutt is bowling it as flat as possible because he knows if he tosses it up, Litton is waiting to go for the big shots. So might as well bowl it flat. And now Litton moves across, goes for the sweep shot. And there's a fielder there. 1 bounce to the fielder at deep mid wicket. And Litton picks up another single. So good bowling here from Aryan Dutt. Obviously making Litton play the big shots. There's already been a dropped catch of Litton in the previous over when Klein was bowling. And we don't know how costly that drop catch is going to be. Now Hridoy is on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Has dabbed away straight to the fielder at short third man. Another dot ball from Aryan Dutt. So this is really good job here from Aryan Dutt after the break. Keeping it nice and tight, not giving anything away. 1 more delivery left in this over now. Last ball of the over. Again dabbed away by Hridoy, but straight to the fielder at short third man. So another dot ball to finish the over. Just 5 runs came from that over from Aryan Dutt. And Bangladesh are now 61 for 1 after 5 overs. So after the break, a really good comeback there from Aryan Dutt, just conceding 1 run of the remaining 5 deliveries in the previous over. Obviously conceded a boundary of the first ball of the over, but then the rain came in, and then I think that rain break has halted the momentum a little bit for Bangladesh. And now there's a new bowler into the attack. Paul Van Meckeren is the new bowler into the attack for Netherlands, and Litton moves across, looks to go for the shot, but misses it. Was looking to go over the top of the offside there, but some extra bounce for Paul van Meckeren, and a dot ball to start the over. Obviously, Litton is going for everything here, and I think the Netherlands bowlers fully know about that, so they will be thinking that one loose shot can get the wicket of Litton and maybe that can put the brakes on Bangladesh here. A shot again, that's pulled in the air by Litton. Has he got enough on it? It drops short of the boundary and it doesn't even reach the boundary actually. But Litton completes a couple of runs. So again, Litton going for the big shots but not able to get the timing that he wants. Couple of runs completed. So still 4 more deliveries left in this over from Paul van Meckeren. Van Meckeren is an experienced bowler for Netherlands. We have seen him bowl very well actually. And the Netherlands desperately need to break this partnership here. The partnership is worth 24 from 13 deliveries between Litton and Hridoy. It's full on the pads. Litton looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads. And they complete the single. Litton moves to 46 from 22 balls. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Hridoy is on strike now. And suddenly a break in momentum for Bangladesh here. They are not able to bat with the flow which they were batting before the break, and that can be the problem. When you are finding the boundaries, when you are looking in really good flow, really good momentum, you would want to continue in the same way. You don't want these kind of rain breaks or floodlight breaks. It can affect your momentum. Short and wide. Hridoy cuts it straight to the fielder at point. And another dot ball from Paul van Meckeren. So good over here for Netherlands. I think they are looking to seize in on this opportunity. Maybe try and slow things down for Bangladesh, because Bangladesh got off to a really quick start actually. And now it's up to Netherlands to slow down the flow of runs and try and come back into this game. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And shot this time, pulled away by Hridoy. Goes past mid-wicket. They've picked up the single. They're coming back for the second. Chance of a run out was there. But the throw was too wide. If the throw had been much straighter on the stumps, Litton would have been in trouble there. Very, very risky second run taken there by these 2 batters. So easily that could have resulted in a run out. But the throw was very wide there by the deep mid-wicket fielder. Unfortunately, not able to complete the run out. So a couple of runs completed by Hridoy. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And this time he guides it towards point and picks up, in fact goes past the point fielder. And Hridoy picks up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over from Paul van Meckeren, and the power play is over now. Bangladesh are 67 for 1 after 6 overs. So right after that rain break, Bangladesh have managed to score only 7 runs in the last 11 deliveries. So definitely it's proving to be a halt in momentum. The momentum is now with the Netherlands, even though Bangladesh are still having a good start in the power play, having scored 67 runs. But now a new bowler into the attack here for Netherlands. Tim Pringle is the new bowler into the attack now. I think he didn't play the previous game, but he's back again for this third T20 match. A good left arm off spinner here. And both these batters will be wanting to continue the momentum, will be wanting to bat at the momentum they were batting a few overs ago. Don't want to slow down. So here's Tim Pringle. That's nicely tossed up. Hridoy drives straight to the fielder at point. And a dot ball to start the over from Tim Pringle. Oh, again the flat delivery there. Tawhid Hridoy going for the sweep shot. The ball pitching and turning away from the right-hander. And another dot ball from Tim Pringle. This is a good start here from Pringle. And now suddenly Netherlands can start to believe that they are trying to contain the runs here. Tossed up again. Outside the off stump, Hridoy drives towards deep extra covers and picks up a single. So gives the strike back to Litton Das. And even Litton Das has slowed down a little bit in the last few overs. Hasn't been able to bat at the flow he was batting. Litton Das is nearing a half century. I thought he would be aiming for the fastest half century in T20s, but I think that is long way away now. And Litton Das still goes for the reverse swing. They're appealing for LBW. I don't know whether it hit the bat or the pad. But it's another dot ball here from Tim Pringle. What an over this is. Just one run coming from this over. Litton Das recognizing that orthodox shots are not working. So he went for the reverse sweep there. Reverse switch it. But not able to make connection. Two more deliveries left in this over. And suddenly now Netherlands bowlers are bowling it really well. Another great delivery there. On the stumps. Pitching, spinning away from the right-hander. And another dot ball from Tim Pringle. So just one run coming from this over. The boundaries have dried up suddenly. One more delivery left in this over. All it needed was that one rain break to affect the concentration of both these batters. Last ball of the over goes for the reverse sweep again and misses it again. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over from Tim Pringle. Just one run coming from that over. And Bangladesh are now 68 for 1 after 7 overs. So suddenly after that rain break, Bangladesh have scored only 8 runs in the last 17 deliveries. So suddenly the innings has slowed down a little bit for Bangladesh. Tawhid Hridoy has batted 10 deliveries, scored 7 runs, hasn't been able to find the boundaries yet. Daniel Doram now is back into the attack. Tossed up delivery, Tawhid Hridoy goes for the sweep shot. Slog sweep, straight to deep mid wicket. Another single for Tawhid Hridoy. And gives the strike to Litton Das, who is nearing his half century but has slowed down. It has been 18 balls since the last boundary has been scored in this innings. And this is how quickly a game can change in T20 cricket. Again, Litton Das going for the slog sweep there, getting an inside edge. So the same bowler which Litton Das took down at the start of this innings is starting to bowl well now for the Netherlands. So can the Netherlands come back now suddenly into this game? They're already trying to do that. 4 more deliveries left in this over. And this time Litton Das sweeps. Has he got it enough? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. And finally, that breaks the shackles for Bangladesh. Third 6 for Litton Das in this innings. And he brings up his half century as well. 51 from 27 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixers. At a strike rate of 188.89, and the captain Litton Das leading from the front here for Bangladesh. And this time it's short and wide, cut away by Litton towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. But this is a superb half century from Litton actually, 52 from 28 balls. Tawhid Hridoy on strike, goes for the sweep again, but straight to the fielder, so still Tawhid Hridoy not able to find the boundaries, picks up another single. Litton now has the most 50s for a Bangladesh batter in T20 internationals. 14th half century for Litton in T20s. And that's short and wide, cut away again, straight to the point fielder. So another dot ball to finish the over. So a good over actually from Daniel Doram, even though he conceded the 6 in the over. There's 9 runs coming from that over. And Bangladesh are now 77 for 1 after 8 overs. So it looks like Tim Pringle is going to continue in the attack. Litton is batting on 52 from 29 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 179.31. Meanwhile, Tawhid Hridoy at the other end is not able to find the boundaries, hasn't hit a boundary yet, is batting on 9 from 12 balls at a strike rate of 75. Tim Pringle has bowled a great first over, conceded only 1 run. Can he continue to bowl the same way now? He's into the attack again. First ball is tossed up again. Hridoy giving himself room, looking for the cut shot. But again not able to make connection. A dot ball to start the over from Tim Pringle. This is the 9th over of this innings. And Tim Pringle has started it really well. And now Hridoy comes down the pitch, hits it in the air. I don't think he's got any timing on it. There should be a fielder coming underneath it, and he does, takes the catch. Vikramjit Singh takes the catch at long on. And this was bound to happen for Tawhid Hridoy because he was never going anywhere with his innings here. Complete struggle for him. Was trying to find the boundary there. Came down the pitch, but only managing to hit it straight up in the air. And Vikramjit Singh down at long on, not making any mistake. We have seen a few dropped catches in this innings already. But this time Netherlands fielders don't make a mistake. They hold on to a catch. And I'm afraid the second wicket goes down for Bangladesh. Tawhid Hridoy is out after scoring 9 runs from 14 balls. And Bangladesh are now 77 for 2 after 8.2 overs. So a wicket going down at the wrong time for Bangladesh. They were looking to continue the momentum there, but unfortunately Tawhid Hridoy has struggled today for timing and he has been dismissed now. New batter to the crease for Bangladesh is Shamim Hossain. Another good batter for them. And Shamim Hossain is of course playing this game because Bangladesh are trying out different combinations, trying to give all of their squad members a chance. Because Bangladesh have already won this T20 series, so we need to see how all the other players can approach this. But Tim Pringle picking up the important wicket of Tawhid Hridoy there. And now suddenly, ladies and gentlemen, Netherlands are still alive in this game here. Should not should not rule them out now. They are looking to come back into this game. If only Netherlands can pick up the wicket of Litton, definitely they will feel that they can restrict Bangladesh to a chaseable total. As we see a good delivery again from Tim Pringle. Shamim Hossain drives it back to the bowler. A dot ball again from Tim Pringle. Tim Pringle coming over the wicket to Shamim Hossain, because Shamim Hossain is a left-hander. 3 more deliveries left in this over. It's a new look team for Bangladesh today. No Mustafizur Rahman, no Taskin Ahmed. Oh, he moves across, looks to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Scott Edwards having a discussion with Tim Pringle. Are they going to go upstairs for the review? Having some deep discussions. The timer is running down. Scott Edwards has gone upstairs. So we need to have a look here. We need to look at the impact, whether the impact is in line or not. This could be the second wicket in this over. Suddenly now Netherlands are charged up here. All it needed was that one rain break. And Netherlands are coming back into this game here. Storming back into this game, we can say. Obviously Litton is still there at the crease. But they are beginning to lose wickets now in Bangladesh. Can this be the third wicket? We need to have a look upstairs. So we are still waiting for the third umpire here. Suddenly, from a position where they were having a current run rate of 12, it has dropped down to 8.88. The ball nicely spinning back there and hitting Shamim Hossain on the thighs. The impact will be a question, and whether the ball is too high or not, that will also be another question for the umpires to have a look. The ball pitching outside off stump, spinning back. Impact is outside the line. This is exactly what I was saying. The impact will be a big... impact has to be in line. Then only a batter can be adjudged LBW. The impact is outside the line. So, unfortunately, Netherlands will lose their review and the decision remains as not out. So, Shamim Hossain survives, but more importantly for Netherlands, it's a dot ball. So no runs scored in this over so far. Tim Pringle is spinning a web here. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Tossed up delivery. Shamim Hossain hits it in the air, down the ground. Finds the gap though and finds the boundary. So finally, some aggression from Shamim Hossain. Nicely tossed up by Tim Pringle. And Shamim Hossain has hit it towards long on for 4. So finally, Shamim Hossain gets off the mark with a boundary. So one more delivery left in this over now, and Shamim Hossain is off the mark with a boundary. Last ball of the over, and he goes again down the ground this time. Shamim Hossain, but there is long on. So it will only be a single, and Shamim Hossain will keep the strike for the next over. 5 runs came from that over from Tim Pringle, including the wicket of Hridoy in that over, and Bangladesh are now 82 for 2 after 9 overs. So still 11 overs left in this innings. Bangladesh are still in a good position. They can push towards 170, 180, which can be a competitive score against Netherlands. Obviously, Netherlands looking to come back into this game, looking to restrict Bangladesh. But now Shamim Hossain is trying to show some aggressive intent here. And now Daniel Doram is back into the attack. And straight away on the pads, flicked away by Shamim Hossain. Picks up another single. And gives a strike to their captain Litton Das. So after this, Bangladesh will go into the Asia Cup. So this is the last match of this T20 series and the last match for Bangladesh before the Asia Cup. It's short and wide, cut away by Litton Das. Good fielding, excellent fielding at point. And keeps it down to a single, saved a certain boundary there. And now Shamim Hossain goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past the short third man fielder. Is it going to run away for 4? I don't think so. Good fielding by the third man fielder, but the batters have completed 3 runs. So the good running between the wickets as well. What a delicate reverse sweep that was from Shamim Hossain, playing it so fine away from the fielder at short third man. And 3 runs completed. So Shamim Hossain keeps the strike now. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Well, I don't think many of us would have seen Mustafizur Rahman and Taskin Ahmed warming the bench for Bangladesh in international cricket, but they are today, which is I mean, it's not a surprise because Bangladesh have already won this T20 series, but I mean, imagine 1 or 2 of your main pacers warming the bench. That's very new to see actually in the Bangladesh team. As Litton Das picks up another single here and gives the strike to Shamim Hossain. Two more deliveries left in this over. And again fired in delivery on the hips there. Shamim Hossain pulls it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Projected score is still 182. If they go at the current run rate, they can also push towards 200 or even 200 plus is on the cards. Last ball of the over from Daniel Doram, and Litton Das defends it back to the bowler. A dot ball to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Daniel Doram, and Bangladesh are now 89 for 2 after 10 overs. So Bangladesh are now 89 for 2 at the halfway mark after 10 overs, and it's also time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break now, and Paul Van Meckeren has the ball in his hand. 10 more overs left in this innings. Bangladesh are 89 for 2 at a current run rate of 8.90. Here's Paul Van Meckeren. Shamim Hussain is on strike. And that's flicked away by Shamim Hussain. Picks up a single towards mid-on. And gives the strike to Litton Kumar Das. So Litton Das on strike now. And Litton Das moves across, hits it big, but there's a fielder there. It goes one bounce to the fielder. Once again, Litton Das riding his luck. On the bounce to the fielder there. And Litton Das picks up another single. So 2 singles to start this over. Litton Das looking to go for the big shot, because I think he recognizes that once again it has been a long time since the previous boundary was hit in this innings. Shamim Hussain has hit one boundary. But again, Netherlands stitching together some good overs here. That's flat batted down the ground by Shamim Hussain towards mid-on. Picks up another single. So at the moment, Shamim Hussain dealing in singles. 3 singles to start this over. Litton Das is on strike. He's looking to go for the big shot. Needs to time it well enough. Then only you can get the big shot here. Tim Pringle has bowled really well actually. Has figures of 1 for 6 in his 2 overs. He has been the pick of the bowlers, we can say, for Netherlands. Klein also picked up the wicket, but he was a little expensive. It's a slow ball. Litton Das gives himself room, goes over the top of the offside, finds the gap, and the ball is raced away for 4. Much needed boundary for Bangladesh. And once again, it is none other than Litton Das who finds the boundary for Bangladesh here. 6th boundary for Litton Das in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over now. Oh, is looking to go across the line there, but misses it. A better delivery there from Paul Van Meckeren. Was in and around that off stump. Litton Das going for the big shot and missing it completely. So a dot ball from Paul Van Meckeren. How did that miss the stumps is another question you can ask, because it has just about bounced over the top of the stumps. Not far away from getting bowled there. 1 more delivery left in this over now. 7 runs from this over already. So still Bangladesh looking good to at least score 170, 180. It will be a very tough chase for Netherlands. And shot this time, pulled away by Litton Das. Has he got the timing? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. What a way to finish the over. 2 shot from Paul Van Meckeren, and Litton Das has just punished it. Over deep mid wicket for 6 to finish the over. Brings up the 100 as well for Bangladesh with that 6. 4th 6 in this innings for Litton Das. 13 runs came from that over from Paul Van Meckeren, and Bangladesh are now 102 for 2 after 11 overs. So the 100 coming up for Bangladesh in style, and now the current run rate is 9.27. Litton Das is still going strong here. 65 from 36 balls. Captain leading from the front for Bangladesh without a doubt. Tim Pringle is continuing in the attack into his third over. He has been the one bowler who has been bowling well for Netherlands today. Can he continue the good work? Tim Pringle has also picked up the wicket of Hridoy in his previous over. Shamim Hussain is on strike now. Nine fours and 4 sixes in this innings so far for Bangladesh. And going around nicely here. So here's Tim Pringle coming over the wicket to Shamim Hussain. Oh, and the ball pitching and holding on the wicket. Shamim Hussain going for the cut shot. Litton was looking for the single. Litton was looking for the single there out of nowhere and then was sent back. So it's a dot ball to start the over. The ball pitching, bouncing. Outstanding start here again from Tim Pringle. Shamim Hussain was shaping up to cut there, but the ball hit his glove. That itself shows how late he was into the shot. Superb start to the over from Tim Pringle. And now Tim Pringle is back over the wicket to Shamim Hussain. And Shamim Hussain just drives it down the ground to long on. Picks up another single. And gives the strike back to Litton. So still Bangladesh are in a really good position, and given how Netherlands batting has struggled in this series, it is going to be a really tough chase again for Netherlands today as well. Their batters have to step up, which has not been happening in this series so far. Two below par scores batting first, and now they have to chase. I think they need to chase a huge score. Obviously the main bowlers are not there for Bangladesh, so that might give an opportunity to Netherlands for them to push towards the run chase. It's fired in, delivery there, and Litton flicks it away towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Two runs from this over, still 3 balls left. Netherlands have also qualified for the Men's T20 World Cup, which will be happening in India in 2026. So consistently Netherlands are playing World Cups these days. A good team actually. A short and wide, cut away by Shamim Hussain, straight to point. And Shamim Hussain picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Litton Kumar Das. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Tim Pringle has bowled really well today, no doubt about that. So Litton on strike now. Can he go after Tim Pringle here? Well, he tries, but it's another very good delivery from Tim Pringle. Litton only hits it towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. So 4 singles in this over so far from Bangladesh. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Shamim Hussain gives himself room. It's wide signalled, and they also pick up the single because the keeper Scott Edwards didn't collect the ball properly. So bonus runs here for Bangladesh. Wide plus the single. He'll get 2 runs for that. And gives the strike back to Litton. 1 more delivery left in this over now. The last ball of the over. And it's flighted delivery on the pads. Litton Kumar Das just flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket. and picks up another single to finish the over. So yet another very good over from Tim Pringle. 7 runs came from that over, and Bangladesh are now 109 for 2 after 12 overs. So 8 more overs left in this innings, and Bangladesh looking for a really good finish here. It's going to be a really tough target for Netherlands to chase down, considering that their batting has been a struggle in this series. Current run rate 9.08 for Bangladesh. So Aryan Dutt is back into the attack now, and short and wide, cut away by Litton. The fielder as he put it down. Was there a catching opportunity there? The Netherlands have been pretty poor in the field. Tim Pringle, the fielder there at covers, was hit in the air by Litton, and that should have been taken. Actually a good effort by Tim Pringle, but that should have been taken really. It's put it down. And Litton gets another reprieve, picks up another single to start the over. Tim Pringle will be disappointed, has bowled well till now, but he has let go of a catch here. Already Litton Kumar Das was dropped previously as well in the same innings, and of the bowling of Klein. A catch went down of Litton Das, and now again another catch going down here. So Netherlands need to work on their fielding a little bit. Cannot afford to drop these catches. Catches win matches, they say. You need to hold on to your catches. Then only you can give yourself any chance of winning a match. How often have we seen one catch proving so costly in a cricket match? Catches are so valuable. Shamim Hossain is on strike now. Flatter delivery. Shamim Hossain pulls it leg side, straight to deep mid wicket, and Shamim Hossain picks up another single. So Litton Das is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this over. A costly catch going down in the first ball of this over from Tim Pringle, and Litton Das will be looking to make the most of that opportunity once again. This time Litton Das moves across, flicks it leg side towards long on, and picks up another single. Shamim Hossain is on strike now. And Shamim Hossain gives himself room, drives through the offside, but straight to the fielder at covers. And another dot ball from Aryan Dutt. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And Shamim Hossain slog sweeps this time towards deep mid wicket, picks up another single. Good over here from Aryan Dutt actually. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left in this over. So last ball of the over now coming up from Aryan Dutt. Litton Das is on strike. And flighted delivery there. Full delivery. Litton Das hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over from Aryan Dutt, and Bangladesh are now 114 for 2 after 13 overs. So Daniel Doram now is back into the attack for Netherlands. Still some batting left for Bangladesh. Jakar Ali, Nurul Hassan, Saifuddin, they can all bat. First ball of the over from Daniel Doram. Litton Das comes down the pitch and drives through the offside, picks up another single. Gives the strike to Shamim Hossain. The thing is, Litton Das is setting himself up to play the big shots and then hitting the single. That is the most important thing. As we see now, flighted delivery. Shamim Hossain hits it down the ground, finds the gap. And Shamim Hossain picks up a couple of runs here. Couple of runs completed by Shamim Hossain. Vikramjit Singh is struggling here with his leg. Don't know whether he has injured himself here. He will be required for batting. He's limping here. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is not good news at all for Netherlands. He will be opening the batting for Netherlands here. They would be having high hopes of at least winning this game and salvaging something out of this series. But if Vikramjit Singh is going to be injured like this, this is not a good sign for Netherlands. So Vikramjit Singh is getting some treatment. I think we will see a substitute fielder now coming in for Netherlands. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. Shamim Hossain on strike and comes down the pitch. Hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket. They've picked up the single. Are they going to come back for the second? Yes, they are. Couple of runs completed once again. The fielders need to be a little more faster. You cannot be allowing these kind of couple of runs. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's pulled away by Shamim Hossain once again towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 6 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. from Daniel Doram. Oh, Litton looking to play the big shot there, but missing it. Ball going underneath his bat, was looking to play across the line, but not able to make connection. And a dot ball from Daniel Doram. Litton is also pushing towards his century, maybe trying to score a T20 century today. 28 more runs needed. Tossed up delivery. Litton looks to cut, gets an inside edge, and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Daniel Doram. Just 7 runs came from that over, and Bangladesh are now 121 for 2 after 14 overs. So the projected score now 173, 181, all possible. Kyle Klein is back into the attack. Litton gives himself room, looks to hit it inside out, but finds the fielder. Catch taken by Max O'Dowd. And that is a huge wicket for Netherlands. Finally, they hold on to a catch. And Litton has to go. Huge breakthrough here. Kyle Klein coming back into the attack. First ball, getting the wicket of Litton, who has been batting so well till now. And the third wicket goes down here for Bangladesh. Really good catch by Max O'Dowd. They have dropped 2 catches of Litton and finally they hold on to a catch. Litton is out after playing well. He's out after scoring 73 from 46 balls. And Bangladesh are now 121 for 3 after 14.1 overs. So Kyle Klein has become somewhat of a partnership breaker. He has got the wicket of both the openers today. He dismissed Saif Hassan in his previous over, and now he has dismissed Litton as well. And now the new batter to the crease for Bangladesh is Jakar Ali, another really good batter. But we are into the middle order now of Bangladesh. Still another 35 balls left in this innings. Jakar Ali has been a good young player for Bangladesh these years. He has been batting well in T20 cricket for Bangladesh. But Kyle Klein picking up 2 wickets here. Litton looking to go inside out, giving himself room, but unfortunately not able to get enough timing on it. Max O'Dowd running back and completing a good catch. And now Netherlands will feel happy that they have at least dismissed Litton. Obviously with still 35 balls left in this innings. Jakar Ali on strike now. And straight away on the pads, flicks it away leg side. And Jakar Ali gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Shamim Hossain. And now Shamim Hossain has to take responsibility here from this situation. I don't know whether Netherlands are one batter short because Vikramjit Singh is already back in the pavilion. Like he's receiving treatment. He's struggling, I don't know, some leg injury maybe. He was there diving in the field. So that could be a big blow for Netherlands as far as the run chase is concerned. Shamim Hossain on strike now. Oh, that's a short ball, top edge, and the catch is taken, is it? Yes, it is. Scott Edwards completes the catch. And another wicket goes down. Was a bouncer attempted there from Kyle Klein. Shamim Hossain going for the pull, getting a top edge. And the Scott Edwards doesn't make a mistake. So Bangladesh suddenly losing a lot of wickets here. Kyle Klein picks up the second wicket in the over. Unfortunately, Shamim Hossain done by the extra pace and bounce there. Good catch by Scott Edwards. And fun. Now suddenly Netherlands look like they are coming back into this game here. 4 down now Bangladesh. Shamim Hossain is out after scoring 21 from 19 balls. And Bangladesh are now 122 for 4 after 14.3 overs. So, 2 new batters at the crease once again. And we can say 2 brand new batters at the crease now. Because Shamim Hossain has also been dismissed. 2 wickets in this over for Klein. Coming back into the attack. And he's doing a really good job here for Netherlands. Nurul Hassan is the new batter to the crease for Bangladesh. Obviously the captain of the Rangpur Riders in the Global Super League tournament. And can he play a good innings here for Bangladesh today from this situation? It was a short ball and Shamim Hossain unfortunately was done by that short ball. He completely lost his balance actually, went off the glove. And a really good catch by Scott Edwards there. So Nurul Hassan on strike now. Again, back of the length delivery. Nurul Hassan guides it past point. And picks up a single, gets off the mark. Gives a strike back to Zakir Ali. Obviously, Nurul Hassan making a return to this Bangladesh team. Following his heroics with the Rangpur Riders team. He captained the Rangpur Riders to the championship in the Global Super League tournament last year. And this year also Rangpur Riders were the runners-up. So, that Rangpur Riders team has been doing really well in the Global Super League tournament. And seeing that, I think they have brought back Nurul Hassan to the national team. That's a short ball pulled away by Zakir Ali. Finds the gap and finds the boundary towards deep mid-wicket. Much needed boundary there. Too short from Klein. And excellent placement from Zakir Ali. So last ball of the over coming up from Klein. And this time Zakir Ali defends, looking for the single. His partner is not ready to come for the single. So a dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Klein. And 6 runs came from that over from Klein, including 2 wickets in that over. And Bangladesh are now 127 for 4 after 15 overs. So 5 more overs left in this innings now, and Bangladesh looking to push towards 170, 180, which will be a very, very challenging target for Netherlands without doubt. Netherlands won the toss, chose to bowl first, and they will have to chase big today. Tim Pringle now back into the attack, into his last over now, has been the pick of the bowlers, 1 for 13 in his 3 overs, has bowled really well today. Nurul Hassan is on strike. Oh, that's a flatter delivery there. Pitching going on with the arm. Nurul Hassan gets an inside edge towards square leg and picks up the single. Tim Pringle knows that was really close there. The ball pitching going on with the arm. How good has Tim Pringle been today with the ball? He still has 5 more deliveries in his spell, going at an economy of only 4.42, which has been outstanding actually. Zakir Ali on strike, tossed up delivery. Zakir Ali drives, past covers, and picks up another single. And again tossed up to Nurul Hassan, a full toss actually. And Nurul Hassan hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So 3 singles to start this over. Three more deliveries left in this over now. Jacker Ali is on strike. Oh, that's another really good delivery there, tossed up on the stumps. Jacker Ali looking to flick it away, but defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Tim Pringle. 2 more deliveries left in this over now. A really good bowling here from Tim Pringle. And now Jacker Ali gives himself room, hits the full toss down the ground to long off. And picks up another single. So again another excellent over from Tim Pringle actually. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over now. Nurul Hassan on strike. Flicks it away leg side. And picks up another single towards deep mid wicket. So just 5 runs came from that over and an excellent spell comes to an end for Tim Pringle. He finishes with 1 for 18 in his 4 overs at an economy of 4.50. Has been clearly the pick of the bowlers for Netherlands today. And Bangladesh are now 132 for 4 after 16 overs. So 4 more overs left in this innings now, and Bangladesh will be pushing towards 170, 180 here from this position. Obviously, Tim Pringle has bowled really well today. A youngster from Netherlands, 1 for 18 in his 4 overs. I think just conceding 1 boundary in his whole spell, I think. Top class bowling from Tim Pringle. And now Paul Van Meckeren is back into the attack and he bowls back of the length delivery. Nurul Hassan kites it towards deep point and picks up another single to start the over. Gives the strike back to Jacker Ali. So Jacker Ali on strike now. Last 36 balls, only 43 runs have been scored in this Bangladesh innings. Again guided away by Jacker Ali towards point, picks up another single. So Netherlands are slowly pulling things back here, but it will still be a tough run chase for Netherlands. Their batting still needs to do well to chase these runs because still 22 balls left in this innings and Bangladesh are pushing towards 160, 170. Whether Netherlands can chase that target down still remains a question actually, because Bangladesh are also having a relatively weaker bowling attack, but they can still challenge the Netherlands batters. That will be a good battle to watch out for. And now Nurul Hassan hits it leg side. It goes towards deep square leg. And Nurul Hassan comes back for a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Nurul Hassan keeps the strike. Three more deliveries left in this over. I think someone needs to monitor the over rate as well. This innings is going on forever actually. And now Nurul Hassan sweeps leg side. And it goes towards the deep square leg fielder on the bounce to the deep square leg fielder. And Nurul Hassan completes another single. 5 runs from this over so far. Still 2 balls left. Jackarelli is on strike. Slow ball, Jackarelli sweeps in the air, there's a fielder there, it'll go on the bounce. 2 bounces to the fielder at deep square leg, and Jackarelli will come back for the second. A little fumble from Daniel Doram at deep square leg allows the couple of runs to be completed. But Jackarelli keeps the strike for the last ball of the over. 7 runs from this over so far. Paul Van Meckeren mixing up his pace here, not allowing the batters to play the big shots easily. Last ball of the over now from Paul Van Meckeren. Short ball, slower short ball there from Van Meckeren. Jackarelli half pulls it away, finds the gap, and he will come back for a couple of runs to finish the over as well. So 9 runs came from that over from Paul Van Meckeren, and Bangladesh are now 141 for 4 after 17 overs. So the next match for Bangladesh will be on 11th September against Hong Kong. It will be the Asia Cup match for them. They'll be going directly into the Asia Cup after this game. So Kyle Klein now back into the attack. Slow ball. Nurul Hasan goes for the slug sweep. Hits it in the air. Is there a fielder there? Oh dear, is he taken it or what? What has he done? Has he touched the boundary? He was in circles there, Aryan Dutt, a deep fine leg. And surely now the umpires are going to have a couple of runs completed by the batters. But what just happened there? Has he touched the boundary? I think he has touched the boundary on the process. Goodness gracious me, what have we seen there? The umpires are having a discussion. Has he at least saved the boundary? He was running backwards. He looks as though he has touched the rope there. And then he was coming in circles. Oh, I think he has touched the boundary. It should be 6 actually. This should be 6. So it will be a 6 to start the over. He's touching the boundary and also touching the ball. So a 6 to start the over here from Nurul Hasan. First 6 for him. And a nice way to start the over for Bangladesh. Well, this is a 6. He's touching the rope. It should be given as a 6 here. So great start to the over here for Nurul Hasan and Bangladesh. Unfortunately for Aryan Dutt, he completely lost his balance there, touched the rope. And it will be given as 6. Yes, it is 6 runs. We have already put the 6 in our screens before the umpire made a signal there, because I also knew that it was a 6. So Nurul Hasan gets a 6 here of the first ball of this over. And pressure is back on Kyle Klein now. Went for the slug sweep. Aryan Dutt unfortunately not able to stop the 6 there, touching the rope in the process. And this is exactly what Bangladesh want now. Still 17 more balls left in this innings. Can Nurul Hasan continue to find the boundaries now? In fact, when Nurul Hasan went for the slog sweep there, initially it looked as though it was a top edge, but it just flew, kept on flowing. And then Aryan Dutt there, and he took the catch in the end, but touched the rope in the process. That was the issue. So second ball of the over coming up from Klein. Nurul Hasan gives himself room, hits it in the air down the ground. Has he got enough on it? Fielder will watch it sail over. Another 6 here. Back-to-back sixes to start the over from Nurul Hasan, and brings up the 150 as well with those couple of sixes. 12 runs from this over already. Still 4 balls left in this over. So Nurul Hasan has decided now that it's time. He's going to go for the big shots. 2 sixes to start the over. Third ball coming up. Nurul Hasan goes for the paddle. They are appealing for LBW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs for the review now? Netherlands have already lost one review before. They have another one left. Will Scott Edwards use the review now? The timer is running out. And I think they've gone upstairs for the review. So we need to have a look at this. Huge risk taken by Scott Edwards. With just one more review left there. They have decided to use it, or have they? Have they decided to use it? Or has the timer run out before they went for the review? So I think they are going for the review. So we need to see this. Whether this is out or not out. But I think this is the impact is outside the line once again for this as well. He went for the paddle, but I think the impact will still be outside the line. So Netherlands might just lose this review as well. Flat line as the ball passes the bat, so no bat involved. You only need to check whether the impact is in line or not. To the naked eye, it seems as though the impact is outside the line. Ball tracking will confirm that. So here we go. Pitching outside off, impact outside the line. This is exactly what I had said. And the decision will remain as not out. So Nurul Hasan will survive, and they pick up another single. And gives the strike back to Jakar Ali here. 13 runs have come from this over. Leg by single. A leg by has been signalled. So they have picked up one leg by here. Still 3 balls left in this over. Jakar Ali can also hit it a long way. So game on here. Bangladesh really pushing towards 170, 180, which will be a very, very tough target to chase down for Netherlands. It's a full delivery flicked in the air by Jakar Ali. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has, all the way for 6. Full delivery from Klein in the slot. And Jakar Ali clipped it beautifully. Third 6 in this over for Bangladesh. First 6 in this innings for Jakar Ali. $19 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Bangladesh are looking really good here. Huge over here for Bangladesh. That's a short ball pulled away again by Jakar Ali. Has he found the gap? Good fielding at long on. They look to come back for the second, but they can't make it. It will only be a single for Jakar Ali there. Gives the strike back to Nurul Hasan. 20 runs have come from this over already. So suddenly from a position where Bangladesh were pushing towards 160, well, they have already crossed 160 now. They will be pushing towards 180 now from this position, with still 2 overs left after this. Unfortunately, Klein, he bowled so well, dismissed Litton, Shamim Hossain in his previous over. But then this over has been a very expensive over, with still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Short ball that's swatted down the ground by Nurul Hassan. Has he found the gap? The fielder at long on does well. Nurul Hassan will complete a couple of runs to finish the over. So 22 runs came from that over from Klein, and he finishes his spell 3 for 53 in his 4 overs. And Bangladesh are now 163 for 4 after 18 overs. So 2 more overs left in this innings. Surely 180 is on the cards here if they can find another big over. I'm afraid this is going to be a really tough run chase for Netherlands. I think Paul van Meckeren will be bowling this penultimate over for Netherlands. 2 big hitters at the crease. Partnership now 41 from 21 balls between Nurul Hassan and Zakir Ali. It's taking Bangladesh to a really good total here. Oh, in fact, Aryan Dutt is bowling the penultimate over for Netherlands. Zakir Ali on strike. Full delivery. Zakir Ali playing across the line. Appeal for LBW. Finger goes up by the umpire and a wicket to start the over for Aryan Dutt. Zakir Ali moved across, looking to flick it away there. The ball was too full. Zakir Ali has gone for the review. We need to check this. The finger went up straight away from the umpire. And this could be another wicket here. A very brave call to give Aryan Dutt to bowl the penultimate over here. But has he picked up a wicket here? First ball of the over. Or is it pitching outside leg stump? That is another aspect you need to consider. If it is pitching outside leg stump, then it will be not out and Zakir Ali will survive. My gut feel is it is pitching outside leg stump. We need to have a look at the ball tracking though. It looks as though there is some... No, I don't think there is any bat involved. But clearly I think it's pitching outside leg. If it is pitching in line, then this might just be out. So... need to see that it's pitching outside leg. Goodness gracious me. So a good review once again from Bangladesh here. Zakir Ali will survive. And I think they will pick up the single because they picked up 1 leg bias there. The decision will be reversed to not out. And this partnership is continuing for Bangladesh here. Or have they not picked up the single? I think they have not picked up the single. So dot ball to start the over nevertheless. Zakir Ali still on strike now. And this time he hits it back down the ground. Not enough power though. Goes towards long off. And Zakir Ali picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Nurul Hassan. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Aryan Dutt has also been bowling really well for Netherlands in this T20 series. No doubt about that. And I think Paul van Meckeren will bowl the last over for Netherlands. Well, I think Aryan Dutt is... Oh my goodness. The rain has arrived once again. And the players will have to leave the field here just as we were about to finish this first innings. The covers are coming back in. And this is not good news, unfortunately. The players are leaving the field. I think the rain has become much heavier now. The Bangladesh are now 164 for 4 after 18.2 overs. And again the rain coming in here. Well, the super soppers are ready to do their job. The covers are coming back on and we will have another delay in play here. So for now, the rain has stopped play once again. We'll be back again once the rain reduces and the situation becomes better. So until then, please stay tuned for further updates. For now, Bangladesh are in a really good position. They are 164 for 4 after 18.2 overs. And the rain has decided to play spoil sport once again. So stay tuned for further updates. We'll be back again soon. So hi guys, unfortunately the rain is still continuing. I think in the ground the covers are still on and there's no movement on the ground. Actually, we have got an update now. The cutoff time for a 5-over run chase in this game and for Netherlands is 9:18 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and I think we are just 18 more minutes away from that cutoff time. And with no movement on the ground, I don't know how they are planning to get things ready in another 18 minutes. I think 90% this match might end in a washout, but we need to see whether they are doing something, because we also got an update that the rain has stopped, and that update came at 9 o'clock local time, 8:30 IST, 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We got a news that rain has been stopped, but then I don't know why they have not still been able. They have not been able to try the outfield and make it ready. So we'll be back again at 9:18 p.m. to give the official update. But I think as far as I am thinking, I think it will be 90%. This match might end in a washout. But having said that, Bangladesh have already won this series 2-0. So if this match ends in a washout, Bangladesh will take the T20 series. They will win the T20 series 2-0. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope for some action, at least maybe a 5-over run chase for Netherlands. But they should get the ground ready by then. So keep staying tuned for further updates. We'll be back again soon. So hi guys, unfortunately I think the rain has become heavier it seems at Sylhet Stadium, so the match has been called off due to rain, and unfortunately the Bangladesh innings couldn't get completed, and obviously no time for even a 5-over run chase for Netherlands because it kept on raining. It's still raining it seems in Sylhet, so very tough to even have a 5-over run chase now. So the match has been abandoned, and Bangladesh has won the series 2-0. Anyways, Bangladesh had won the series 2-0. But there was an opportunity for Netherlands to maybe finish this series on a high, maybe try to chase down this total. But now even Netherlands have lost that opportunity. So, but I think Netherlands will take some positives out of this series. Like Aryan Dutt has bowled well for them. Klein has been a good find for them. And even Daniel Doram, Paul Van Meckeren, they have been good bowlers. But I think beating Bangladesh in Bangladesh is never an easy task. Bangladesh are always a very good team in their own home conditions. So they have proved it once again. 3 consecutive T20 series wins for Bangladesh, and they can be really proud of that achievement. And from here now, Bangladesh will go to UAE to play the Asia Cup, and we need to see whether Bangladesh can finally lift the Asia Cup for the first time. We have seen plenty of miracles happening in 2025. Maybe we can see another miracle. Maybe we can see another new champion in the Asia Cup as well. Who knows? But for now, this match has been washed out. Bangladesh have taken the series 2-0, and it's a good series win for Bangladesh here. They have beaten the Netherlands in the T20 series 2-0 in their own home conditions. So we'll be back again to cover more matches in our channel. Unfortunately, there was a long break in this channel runs and views, and we were not able to come online for quite a few days. But hereafter, we will be regular in this channel. So we'll be back again soon. Until then, take care guys. Cheers and have a good day.